A pair of the U.S. Air Force's best surveillance planes on Monday flew over eastern Ukraine fewer than 40 miles from territory controlled by Russian-backed separatists. The two-jet mission, involving an E-8C ground surveillance plane and an RC-135-volt signals intelligence plane, is one of the first missions that the USAF openly has flown inside Ukrainian airspace, and comes 9 months after Russia built up a potential invasion force along the border with Ukraine. That force, including around 100 OOO troops, 200 tanks and scores of specialized vehicles, has diminished slightly in recent days as 10 OOO troops wrapped up what Russian officials characterized as a long-planned exercise, and returned to their bases. But more than enough of Moscow's forces remain in position for an attack. The U.S. State Department in mid-December warned Americans against traveling to Ukraine. U.S. citizens should be aware of reports that Russia is planning for significant military action against Ukraine. A diplomatic resolution still is possible, following an early December phone call between U.S. President Joe Biden and Russian President Vladimir Putin, in which Biden warned Putin of potential economic sanctions if Russia invades. The U.S. and Russian governments agreed to talks in January. In the meantime, Washington has boosted its support for Kyiv. The United States has transferred to Ukraine billions of dollars worth of radars, patrol boats and anti-tank missiles. A U.S. military team recently traveled to Ukraine to assess the country's air defense network. And now the Americans are gathering intelligence over Ukraine, and presumably sharing it with the Ukrainians. The E-8C and RC-135 volts make a compelling team. The E-8C packs an underslung radar with so-called Ground Moving Target Indicator, or GMTI, capability, meaning it repeatedly can scan for vehicles over time, giving operators a sense of the vehicle's direction of travel and speed. The RC-135 volts is a signals intelligence, or SIGINT, plane whose sensitive receivers pick up enemy transmissions. And the 8 and RC-135 working together could cross Q. The former detects tanks and other vehicles. The latter logs their communications. A few passes by the duo could give commanders a comprehensive view of Russian forces. There's risk. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov has warned the Biden administration that the deployment of NATO forces in the immediate vicinity of our borders will have the most serious consequences. The threat didn't deter the White House. E-8s and RC-135s generally are visible to the public only when they fly with their transponders on, meaning they appear on any of several flight tracking websites.